What is up, my fellow Old Dominion riders? It is nearing the end of summer, but that's not the end of riding season, not by a long shot, not yet. As you can see, my new shirt says Wasp on it. Wasp is coming in concert to Wisconsin. They're finally doing a United States tour, as well as other parts of the world, but they're finally doing a US tour for the first time in like 10 or 12 years. Now, I saw Wasp the last time on March 7th, 2010 at the Scats nightclub down in Madison, Wisconsin, and it was a rockin' show. There was no doubt about it, and I had an absolute blast, and I've been waiting all this time for them to come back, and they're coming November 9th, 2022. They'll be playing at the Pabst Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so I can't wait for the show. I got my wife and I some tickets, and it's just going to be a badass night. In the meantime, let's go for a nice long ride and see where the road will take us, shall we? I like that idea. Everyone take care and live and let ride.
On the wheel.
You know, at the close of every riding season, towards the middle of the fall time, sometime around early November for up here in Wisconsin, what I like to do for taking care of my motorcycle for the season, for the winter rather, that is, we have a racetrack nearby called the Dells Raceway track. It used to be called Dells Motor Speedway, and for that reason, a lot of the gas stations in the area, especially one up by Linden Station, Wisconsin, which is the township I live in, they sell racing fuel at the pump. And so at the end of the season, I like to take the bike up there just before I'm putting it away, and I get about 3/4 of a tank filled with regular premium gasoline. Premium is the way to go. It's the best thing to do for your bike. But then I put in a gallon of racing fuel, which really helps prevent any foul-ups come the following season. The bike starts up, you don't have that hard starting, there's no gumming up of anything. So keep that in mind when you're putting your bike up for the winter. Put a little bit of really high octane fuel in it. Not a lot, because you don't want to overdo it, but maybe a gallon for each tank is perfect for keeping that fuel nice and clean throughout the winter. So with that in mind, hope that anyone listening takes that advice, because it's worked for me for so many years. And I've been on the road for 30 some years now or more, and I've never had a problem with my bike, any of my motorcycles. When I had my Harleys, my Indians, or my other VTX, I never had an issue with any of that type of fuel mixture in my bike for the winter. So it's really good to do. It helps. It prevents any foul-ups, any gum-ups of the varnishing from what sometimes fuel can do. So if you can do that, if you got an access to the racing fuel, put some in there before you put your bike up for the winter. It's fantastic on the bike. Thank you all for watching.